just had probably one of the best live events ever in the history of Fortnite. We not only had 5 different artists perform, we got a bunch of free rewards that you can claim right now. We're also going to have a look at Chapter 6 Season 1 gameplay. For that, guys, I'm giving away 10 Battle Pass to 10 lucky subscribers. All you have to do is subscribe to this channel, like this video, and comment down below. I used your code SMJM. Let's have a look at this brand new reward and also Chapter 6 Season 1 gameplay. This Fortnite live event was the biggest event in the history of Fortnite because of 14 million people playing Fortnite while this event was going on, and also around 5 million people were watching it on Twitch and YouTube. If you guys did not notice, this event was pretty much like a remixed version of a Chapter 2 Season 2 live event. If you attended the Doomsday event, you saw a bunch of these pillars, then you saw the Doomsday device rise from the agency. Obviously, this is the remix season and the agency does not belong to Midas, it belongs to Snoop Dogg. This is the reason why instead of the Doomsday device, we saw a giant microphone. Instead of Midas, Snoop Dogg a performance. So while doing this performance, he opened a portal in the sky. We all went in space again. After that, we just start to rift all over the place, and the second location we end up going to was Eminem's world. Thing is, we've actually been to this galaxy before. If you remember, straight after Chapter 1 OG Fortnite live event, we ended up in space. We saw a bunch of these galaxy form, and we went inside Lego World, Rocket Racing World, and also we went inside of this Eminem's music galaxy. You can even see this galaxy portal during this live event. One of the best moments during this event was when the mech showed up and started to fight with Eminem. If you didn't play during Chapter 1 Season 9, which was Mech versus Monster event, and you probably did not get this reference, obviously Eminem is rapping his hit song Monster. Mech during that Chapter 1 event was fighting a monster. Basically, Eminem is pretending to be Cat's monster. Some of these fight scenes were literally same as the fight scene that we saw during the Mech versus Monster event. For example, this scene right over here where Mech is turning the other way and the monster attacks it from behind. This scene when the Mech shoots a bunch of rockets at the monster. This iconic ending of Monster versus Mech where you see a slow motion for the Mech defeats the monster. Then we went to Ice Spice World. We ended up in New York because if you looked around, it was literally some of the buildings were identical to this location in New York. A lot of people didn't know that you could actually parkour while you're here. Also, at this point, we start floating and then Travis Scott starts singing. Also start to see these electric figures. This was actually a reference to the Travis Scott event that took place during Chapter 2. In fact, these shapes were doing the same dance move that Travis Scott did back then. A crazy thing happened during this event a lot of people didn't notice. As you can see on the screen, that meteoroid just showed up out of nowhere and it was headed right towards this island. Just when we thought it was about to crash, it just disappears. And then obviously we end up back on the Chapter 2 map and we see Juice WRLD and he starts to perform. During the performance, now we turn into a rift, a butterfly. The cool thing is that we could literally move around the map as this butterfly. There is actually a reason why we turn into this butterfly. It's because of that meteoroid entered the Fortnite island, because as you can see right over here, meteoroid has now created this rift portal. I'll tell you exactly what that rift portal is, but before that, as you can see, 2 butterflies shows up. Turns out Hope and Jonesy were here this whole time. They basically tell us to go through the rift portal because that's where the future lies. And that's exactly what we do. We follow them, and then straight after that we see this meteoroid yet again. While it is going past, it becomes quite obvious what this meteoroid piece was. If you guys don't know what this is, then you are not an OG player. This is a piece of the 0 point. It's the reason why we've not seen 0 point in a while, because it has been shattered into different pieces. Because of this, a piece of the 0 point all turned into butterflies and rifted inside of this rift portal. Then we all arrive in chapter 6. So this is the chapter 6 map. Actually, this was the map before the island got corrupted, because as you can see right over here, this piece of the 0 point hurling towards this island. As you can see, this reality is 783, and this rock lands on this chapter 6 island and corrupts literally everything. It also activates this rift portal, bringing these evil creatures. This basically tells us that these evil creatures has control of the 0 point, and they deliberately sent a piece of the 0 point so they could corrupt this island. Here is our very first look at the chapter 6 season 1 map. As you can see right here, guys, huge Mount Fuji that you saw in the trailer is just a background location. Also from this map, you can see other location as well. For example, this purple forest, basically a location on the island that is going to be a dynamic location, meaning during daytime we're going to have different colors, different animals, and during nighttime you will get hostile creatures like wolves and demons as well. This over here is our mini mega city location. We saw in this trailer here you will get a bunch of buildings, also get a train station and a train here as well. And this right over here is going to be location where you can find this witch. Cool about this location is that it is actually cursed by this witch. Basically, if you enter this location, you will not be able to use any kind of guns. Only weapon you can use is a sword and katanas. There is this island on the edge of the map. You can see a bunch of orange trees. Now, this is going to be our main boss's location. This is a pretty big location. As you can see right over here, bunch of buildings. So you will find a bunch of these statues. Now, these statues belong to this boss right over here. Carries a mythical sword which has ability deal damage from a distance. And as you can see, this boss is like literally 10 feet tall. What's cool about this location is that this place has a portal gate. As you all know, a lot of people don't really land on the edge of the map because of the storm. But Fortnite are doing this thing where they put a bunch of these portals around the island. You can actually teleport through these portals. Now, one huge part of this chapter 6 season 1 is obviously Godzilla. Now, even to this day, we don't know exactly what this Godzilla is going to be. Is it just going to roam around the island? It's more like a sort of decoration rather than like a boss. And then we saw this picture right over here, and as you can see, Godzilla breathing out this energy beam. Bunch of leakers confirm that Godzilla is going to be a boss. The only thing is we don't really know if this is going to be like an in-game event again, where a bunch of us will come together to defeat Godzilla, and he's going to have like tons of health. Most likely we are going to get a live event at the end of the season, Godzilla versus King Kong, because it has been confirmed that King Kong will be here this season. In fact, as you can see in this poster, it says Godzilla x King Kong. I'm not sure exactly why they would not feature King Kong in this trailer as well, but I think they want to make this like a secret surprise that he's just gonna show up at the end of the season. We get to witness this epic battle between King Kong versus Godzilla. During this event, we also saw this TV on the map, and if you interacted with this TV, it would play the trailer of OG Fortnite Chapter 1. This pretty much confirms to us that we are going to get all of the chapter from season 1 until season 10. What's different about this OG chapter compared to the one we had a year ago is that this one is going to be exactly the same as we did all the way back in 2017. Literally, the island is going to start fresh from chapter 1 season 1. Each season will last 1 month, but it looks like some season will last a little bit more than 1 month, making OG Fortnite chapter 1 1 last for 1 year. When I say Chapter 1 is going to be exactly the same, I mean literally the same. Polar Peak, volcanoes, and also double pump as well. Again, I'm giving away 10 battle pass to 10 lucky subscribers. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment down below. I used your code SMJM. I will keep you guys updated. My name is Sam Jam. I love you, fams. Peace out.